distinguished people Republic of China accredited to Liberia, the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Councillor Jericho Bangalore, the Deputy Minister for Administration, Honorable Aaron A. Yonton Jr., the Deputy Minister of Sports, Honorable G. Andy Kwame, the Assistant Minister for TVET, Honorable Collins F. Tamba, distinguished guest representative from the Chinese embassy in Liberia, the media. It is my pleasant duty to welcome to this podium the Assistant Minister for TVET, Honorable Collins F. Tamba, for welcome remarks. Thank you. Please,
Good morning. Honorable Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Liberia, Honorable Minister Jericho Bangalore, Minister of Ministry of Youth and Sports, Deputy Ministers here present, Assistant Ministers here present, the team of the Bamboo and Weaving and Rattan Chair here present from China, our students, staff of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, directors, ladies and gentlemen, I seize the opportunity on behalf, with the blessing of the Minister of Youth and Sports, to officially welcome you to this launch. Thank you.
thank you, Assistant Minister Tamba, for welcoming all of us here to the official launch of this project. At this time, we would like to call on Madam Kema Jones, the director of WGT, who will give a brief history of the China Bamboo, Weaving, and Fertility and Food Planting, Livestock Raising, Technical Assistance Project. Welcome, Madam Jones.
Thank you. His Excellency Yan Qingwu, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, Honorable J. Ko Bangalore, Minister of Youth and Sports, our Deputy Minister Aaron Yonton, Administration, Deputy Minister of Sports, J. Andy Kwame, our Chinese counterparts, visiting guests, students, members of the food estates, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to give you a brief history of the China 8 Bamboo and Rattan Weaving and Vegetable Planting Technical Assistance Project. The Bamboo and Rattan and Vegetable Cultivation Project is a part of the China's aid to Liberia. The Technical Cooperation Project on the Bamboo and Rattan Weaving and Vegetable Planting between China and Liberia began on June 21st, 2007 as a bilateral agreement between the governments of Liberia and the People's Republic of China. The first treaty calls were hosted by the China Qingqing Wuhan Company. The project's goal was to develop Liberia's bamboo and rattan industry by training Liberians in weaving techniques. As of August 8, 2018, the project had trained more than 900 young-skilled workers for Liberia. Nearly 10% of the trainees have opened their own processing stores after graduation, and the processing industry of bamboo and rattan products and vegetable planting engaged by the graduated trainees accounts for 50% of the market share of Liberia, which has wonderful. Which has played a positive role in promoting employment and economic development of the youth in Liberia, which was highly evaluated by the International Bamboo and Rattan Organization. From June 2017 to July 2020, the sixth-year bamboo and rattan weaving and vegetable cultivation project team, consisting of 9 Chinese experts, was implemented at the Bamboo and Rattan Weaving Training Center, Chinese compound adjacent the SKB Sports Complex, and the Clay Agriculture Technology Training Center, Wami County. Over the past 3 years, a total of 500 sexual seedings and 2,000 square meters of giant fungus grass have been cultivated for demonstration sites of ecological agriculture, integrating livestock, rearing, biogas energy, and vegetable greenhouses has been built in cooperation with 2 universities in Liberia, respectively. In 2023, the agreement of the 7th phase of the Bamboo and Rattan Weaving and Vegetable Planting Project was signed by both governments, which will add bamboo cutting, high-grade furniture, training to improve the level of bamboo processing and other value, and will also incrementally increase the cultivation of Chinese high-quality food crops such as rice, soybean, and maize. The 7th phase of the project started in November 2024. Up to now, it is being implemented smoothly. Members of the high table, our distinguished team from China, students, officials of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, guests, student body, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
Thank you, Madam Kama Jones, for giving us the brief history of the project. It was profound. Thank you. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the representative of District number 6, I beg your pardon, Honorable Samuel Enders. Welcome. Thank you. It's an honor to have you here. With my chateau, I'd like to now call on the next remark, Mr. Chen Yu Kwai, the team leader, Channel Expert Team of Bamboo and Rattan Weaving and Vegetable Planting Technical Assistant Project, please. Thank you.
尊敬的副总统阁下，尊敬的尹纯武大使，尊敬的经济部部长，各位部长、委员、市长，各位来宾，女士们、先生们、朋友们。
His Excellency Jeremiah Pan Kong, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Yin Chen-Wu, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, Honorable J. Krong Bangalu, Minister, Ministry of the Youth and Sports, distinguished invited ministers, committee members, heads of agencies, and members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, friends.
今天在利比里亚青年体育部与中国驻利比里亚大使馆的鼎力支持下， 原利比里亚第7期竹藤编和果树种植、畜牧养殖技术援助项目正式开班。在此，我谨代表技术处向各位嘉宾的光临致以最热烈的欢迎和最诚挚的感谢。
Today, thanks to the support of the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Chinese Embassy in Liberia, the 7th term of China-aided Liberia bamboo and rattan weaving and vegetable and fruits planting and livestock raising technical assistance project will be officially launched. Here, on behalf of the team, I'd like to extend my warmest welcome and the most sincere thanks to all the guests for coming here to share with us this important moment.
自中立启动技术合作项目以来，6期项目硕果累累，通过竹藤编、手工艺推广、果蔬种植和畜牧养殖技术提升，我们见证了利比里亚青年就业能力增强、农民自收、乡村经济活力的逐步释放。这些成果的取得离不开两国政府的紧密协作，更源于中立人民对美好生活的共同追求。
Since the commencement of this technical cooperation project between the two countries of Liberia and China, 6 terms of this project, formal 6 terms of the project have achieved fruitful results. They have created job opportunities for Liberian young people, increased the farmers' incomes, and stimulated the growth of the rural economy. These achievements cannot be achieved without the close cooperation between the two governments. And more importantly, they stem from the common pursuit for a better life of the Chinese and Liberian people.
技术援助是第7期项目的重要内容之一。我们将在竹编、藤编、果蔬栽培和沼气清洁能源利用方面培养一批青年乡土人才和致富带头人，特别是在竹藤编培训方面，通过技术升级和产品设计，助力传统手工艺融入现代市场。在培训工作筹备过程中，我们的技术专家进行了充分的准备，结合利比里亚实际需求，坚持授人以渔的理念，通过理论加实践。
Technical training is one of the important contents of the 7th term of the project. We will train a group of young local talents in bamboo and rattan weaving, fruit and vegetable planting, the biogas clean energy utilization. Especially in bamboo and rattan weaving training, we are committed to integrating traditional handicrafts into the modern market through technology upgrading and product design. For the training, our experts are fully prepared to meet the actual needs of Liberians. They adhere to the concept of teaching a man to fish and adopt the training forms of theory plus practice and the classroom theory combined with field practice. There are standardized and step-by-step hands-on practical technical demonstrations and interactions between teachers and students with a view to enhancing the hands-on ability of trainees.
参加第一期培训的共有105名学员，时间为10个月。我们也制定了必要的规章制度，包括签到、期中、期末考试、产品评估、能力考核等。衷心希望这105名学员在10个月的培训时间里学有所长，取得优异的成绩。
A total of 105 trainees have participated in this first phase of training for 10 months. We also have formulated necessary rules and regulations, including sign-in, midterm and final exams, product evaluation, ability assessment, etc. We sincerely hope that all trainees can achieve excellent results.
我们深知技术合作不是知识的传递，更是友谊的桥梁。中国专家将确保技术成果落地生根，同时我们也期待与地方合作伙伴深化交流，共同探索技术成果向产业效益转化的可行性路径，为利比亚乡村振兴注入持久动力。在此，我们坚信，在中立双方的共同努力下，本期项目定能成为深化两国友好合作、践行真实倾城对非合作理念的优异典范。
We are also aware that technical cooperation is not only the transfer of knowledge, but also a bridge of friendship. We will ensure that the technical achievements take root in Liberia. At the same time, we look forward to deepening exchanges with our Liberian partners, jointly exploring feasible paths for transforming technical achievements into industrial benefits and injecting lasting impetus into the rural revitalization of Liberia. Here, we firmly believe that with the joint efforts of China and Liberia, this project will surely become another model for deepening the friendly cooperation between the two countries, and practicing the principle of sincerity, real results, affinity, the good faith in cooperation with Africa.
最后，我再次感谢利比亚政府对项目的重视与协调，感谢中国驻利比里亚使馆为项目推进提供的全方保障。预祝本期培训学员圆满成功，祝中利友谊历久弥新，合作之树枝繁叶茂。谢谢大家。
Finally, I would like to thank the Liberian government again for its attention and coordination for the project, and to thank the Chinese Embassy in Liberia for providing all-round support. I wish this training course a complete success. I wish the friendship between China and Liberia to last forever, and the tree of cooperation to flourish. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, I think we can clap better than that, man. Thank you, Mr. Chen Yu Wen. Let me say, long live the People Republic of China, and long live the people of the Republic of Liberia for this strong, very strong partnership. Please. Thank you. You always go down, you always be urged in the memory of the people of Liberia, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and also the People Republic of China. We are grateful for this partnership. At this time we now take remarks. In fact, I thank you that I have the master copy of this program. And so it is my humble duty to welcome to this podium His Excellency Yi Chengwu, Ambassador, People's Republic of China, for the official. He is our keynote. Please give us the ovation. That's the ambassador for people who are trying to talk about our show. Thank you very much. Mr. Ambassador.
Thank you. Please be seated. Honorable Jeremiah Hong Kong, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. Honorable Councillor Gerald Cole Bangalu, Minister of Youth and Sports. Honorable Samuel Eden, Representative of District 6 of Montserrado County. Honorable Deputy Ministers and Assistant Ministers of Ministry of Youth and Sports and other government officials, members of China expert team and students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a great honor to attend today's launching ceremony of the 7th term of Bamboo and Rattan Weaving and Vegetable Plantation Project. As the team leader of China Expert Team, Mr. Chen, mentioned a moment ago, the previous 6th term achieved fruitful results. So first, let me congratulate the pioneers, and also let me extend my deepest appreciation to the current 11 Chinese experts. Meanwhile, I would also express my sincere gratitude to Minister Bangalu for the valuable support given to the Chinese experts. This project would only be a success with the involvement of the government of Liberia, especially the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and your great leadership. Thank you, Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, today's event is very helpful in enhancing mutual understanding, promoting green development, and strengthening cooperation. To this end, I would like to share with you 3 points. First, this project is a good window for understanding China. There's an old saying in China that better to have no meat to eat than live where there are no bamboos, which vividly reflects the Chinese tradition of cherishing bamboo. In traditional Chinese culture, bamboo is an important symbol of the Chinese national spirit. It symbolizes unyielding character and proud integrity. It is precisely this spirit that has enabled China to consistently stand up to power politics and hegemonism in international relations. In the current international climate, where unilateralism, protectionism, and bullying practices seek to gain ground, China has courageously emerged as a central pillar in preventing these malign actions from prevailing Confronting U.S. abusing tariffs, China has taken and will continue to take resolute measures to safeguard its sovereignty, security, and development interests. The Chinese people value sincerity and good faith. We do not provoke trouble, nor are we intimidated by it. The bamboo is telling the world that pressuring and threatening are not the right way in dealing with China. Second, this project is a great example of sustainable development. Here is a fact to ponder. Bamboo grows 1 meter per day, faster than any plant on earth. It absorbs 35% more carbon dioxide than hardwood forest. Rattan, a climbing palm, regenerates without harming rainforest. In the era of plastic waste and climate anxiety, these materials are not just alternatives. They are revolutionaries in disguise. In today's world, we are facing global challenges of climate change and environmental pollution. In order to implement Global Development Initiative, an initiative proposed by Chinese President Xi Jinping, the Chinese government and the International Bamboo and Rattan Organization have jointly launched the Bamboo as a substitute for plastic initiative, offering a Chinese solution to reduce plastic pollution, address climate change, and accelerate the implementation of the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Excuse me. To strike a balance between ecological and economic benefit, this initiative holds broad prospects for great development in Liberia and breathes new life into the ancient wisdom of China in this modern era. The project we are doing here today in Liberia is an example of the initiative. Third, this project is a new and important achievement of China-Liberia cooperation. China-Liberia relations scored a lot of achievements after we resumed diplomatic ties in 2003. Since President Joseph Boakai took office, China-Liberia relations have sped up and made great progress, especially in last September during the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation Beijing Summit, FOCAC Summit. President Xi and President Boakai had a very successful meeting and announced to elevate our bilateral relations to strategic partnership. Just to name a few achievements of our cooperation, we made the handover of fingerprint examination laboratory and the results of Liberia Mineral Resources Survey. We started the LBS expansion and refurbishment project, which is expected to complete this year. The National Clinical Diagnosis and Treatment Laboratory at the 14th Military Hospital had already broken ground and is currently progressing well. The construction of the overbridge along the Tubman Boulevard is going to set off after the relevant demolition. China has begun to provide zero tariff treatment for 100% of products, encompassing all tariff lines originating from Liberia. According to Chinese customs statistics, in the first quarter of 2025, Liberia's exports of rubber and related products to China reached nearly $4 million, representing a significant increase of over 68 times on a year-on-year basis. 68 times. Today's project is the latest deliverable of implementing the outcome of the FOCAC Summit. This project not only signifies the continuation of profound friendship between China and Liberia, but also shows China's strong commitment to capacity building for human resources in Liberia, especially for Liberian youth. Hope the project will empower the Chinese with the skills to sharpen their competitiveness in the job market and help them write a new chapter in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, as we Chinese people always believe, that actions speak louder than words. Let's work together to provide the practical training to empower Liberian youth, to take concrete actions to boost Liberia's implementation of the arrest agenda for inclusive development, to fulfill bilateral commitment to strengthen our strategic partnership. I wish this project a great success. Thank you.
Please, can we give a big round of applause to the Honorable Ambassador of the People, Republic of China. Liberia, one of Liberia's strongest allies. Of course, we also grateful for that strong bilateral partnership between Liberia and China. Thank you, Honorable Ambassador. Like you said, let us work together. At this time, we would like to welcome the Deputy Minister for International Cooperation and Economic Affairs at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Ibrahim Akarinail. Thank you, and you came the right time. Please welcome to this podium for special remarks. Thank you.
I didn't know coming. Just to make a remark by the time I enter. The Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Ko Bangaloo, the Honorable Samuel Enders, Member of the House of Representatives for Montserrat County, and His Excellency Yin Chengwu, our dear friend, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Liberia. Ladies and gentlemen, almost every month we are dedicating a ceremony or launching an occasion or initiative which, if China is not directly supporting, but we have some connections to it. This tells of the growing significance of the relationship between Liberia and China, and the special emphasis that His Excellency President Joseph Duma Boakai has placed on Liberia's relationship with China. And at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we have committed to promoting and continuously reminding all agencies of government that our commitment to the One China policy, which is a law in Liberia, is uncompromising. And our administration and the administration of His Excellency Joseph Duma Boakai will never flinch in promoting and advocating Liberia's commitment to this strategic policy and partnership with China. This initiative is part of that cooperation, and it is in light of China's own commitment to supporting skills development, capacity enhancement, and the progress of Liberia towards what President Xi Jinping announced last year as Liberia and China have elevated the relationship to a level of strategic partnership, and not just bilateral partners, but strategic partnership. This new level means we can collaborate and cooperate on political relations, on the economic front, and all other areas of technical cooperation towards a shared future of modernization. So we are not just part of this framework, but we are a strategic partner to the Chinese in the goals and emphasis of President Xi Jinping's broad agenda for the modernization of Africa alongside China. And so for us at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we stand by to support all of the line ministries and agencies that have initiatives or programs for which they want our friends from China to support or collaborate with. China has also announced the year 2026 as a strategic year for cultures and civilization. So next year we'll be taking a lot of Liberians from different sectors of our economy and our society. So it is the peoples to peoples relationship. Last year focus was government to government. So next year we're going to focus on more relationship between the Chinese people and the people of Liberia. We'll take delegations to China. The Chinese will send delegations to Liberia to find bridges of cooperation and partnership, not only between the government and among the government agencies, but between the people of Liberia and the people of China. So on behalf of Her Excellency, Madam Cyril Besley Nyanti, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Liberia, I would like to thank our friends from the Embassy of China through His Excellency, Ambassador Chen Wu, for China's continued support to Liberia's development and a commitment to the arrest agenda for inclusive development. Over the next few years, we will be implementing or will be seeing more Chinese support to Liberia through medical missions, capacity development in scholarships, and technical support to our ministries and agencies, all aimed at boosting the capacity of the government to deliver prosperity for our people within the framework of the arrest agenda. So without much ado, I would like to stop here and to re-emphasize to our Chinese friends that our commitment to the One China policy is unflinching, and your support to Liberia is highly accepted and admirable, and it is something that is well resonated among our communities. I would like to thank you at this point.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Deputy Minister Gay, for that remark. At this time, I'd like to call on to this podium the Honorable Jericho Bangalo, the Minister of Youth and Sports, for his remark. Thank you. Welcome, Minister.
Please have a seat. Honorable Samuel Enders, Representative, District number 6, Ye, Republic of Liberia. Let me not just say Montreal County. Your Excellency, Ambassador Chen Wu of the People's Republic of China, our very good friend, Dr. Ibrahim Yen, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs. Welcome. My colleagues from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Deputy Ministers, Assistant Ministers, Directors, and other employees of the Ministry, our Chinese friends, let's give them a big hand. And you see some young people in the back there. These are the initial, since the resumption, beneficiaries of this program. Some 40 of them. Give them a round. Members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. So, we communicated with His Excellency, the Vice President, to be here. The Vice President agreed to be here. Unfortunately, sometimes some things come in that I really not part of the original arrangement, but the Vice President operates at the wish of the President in terms of his function. So there is a visiting head of state from Barbados here, and the Vice President has an engagement with the President and the visiting President from Barbados. So he asks that we kindly excuse his absence, and Mr. Ambassador, he would like to extend congratulations to China. He says you already know how he feels about the relationship with the People's Republic of China. They just tell him he already knows how I feel about the relationship with the People's Republic of China. So I'd like to extend the wishes of the Vice President to you and the team, and to kindly excuse his absence because of that program. So we communicated with the representative on Enos to be here. And he reminded me 2 days ago that, Mr. Minister, I will be there. And this morning, he again reminded me. So I was wondering, why is he reminding me instead of me reminding him? But then later I came to realize that this district can be called China. This district can be called China. Why are we saying that? This complex is connected to China. So let's give people the Republic of China a big hand for where we sit. Then, of course, we talk about the hotel. Then, across the road there, no, in fact, near the hotel is China Mall. Who wants to China Mall? China Mall right there. Then across the road, there's a big business there, Chinese casino there. Then District 6 is going to be connected to the overhead bridge project. Because District 6 is right here. And of course, District 6 is not too far from the Ministerial complex. Again, Chinese. So when the representative said I will be there, I started figuring out why. And Honorable, I appreciate and recognize the fact that you appreciate also this relationship. China, the People's Republic of China, has been very, very supportive of our programs. A few weeks ago, in the months, there was a team of Chinese medical doctors who were right here providing free medical support, aid to employees and even members of the public. This program, the bamboo and Rattan weaving, fruit, vegetable planting, and livestock raising program, is very big. So I work at the facility right close to the SKD complex here, where they're doing the bamboo and Rattan weaving. What I saw there, I was very, very amazed. Very, very amazed. And that was just a few weeks after they started. Your Excellency, I saw these young people using their hands and learning how to do very, very good tables, good chairs, good baskets. I mean, I was very, very amazed by that. Very, very impressed. I could not believe that they were using their hands to do it. And beyond that, the mechanical side, they've also been trained how to use the machines to also do it. Now, because the Ministry of Youth and Sports is for the Republic of Liberia, we are also encouraging our partnership with the People's Republic of China. So that moving along, you know, if you go across the country, in the counties, you will see that our people got some ideas on doing this thing. It may not be to this very, very advanced level, but if you see what our people can do on their own to face baskets and other things, all they need is the support. They need the support. So across the other 14 counties, you will find people there who got ideas and they want to develop, want to improve on it. So we'll be working with you to ensure that this will be extended across the country. This initiative and the way it can be expanded is not just through what is happening in Monrovia, but those who are going to the school there. We are not saying that the school has to go in the counties, but those of you who are learning and getting the skills, you will become ambassadors. We can work with you as a government so that your skills that you learn, you cannot go and sleep on it. We work with you, you organize yourselves into cooperatives, and we all rally to find some funding support so that you can firstly practice what you learn and not just practice it, but produce these items and start marketing them. You market them, you empower yourself, and then you start training other people in the communities and even across the country. So don't see it as just training for yourself, but we want you, when you graduate, to become ambassadors, to go out there, come together. Most times when people learn, they want to just keep it to themselves. In my mind, one man cannot do it. If 10 or 15 of you come together as a team and say, we can put some ideas together and start doing something, you will garner the support. People will see that you are serious, and some support will come, and you can start. When you look, you have a whole shop, and you start producing what you learn. That's the kind of support as the ministry we want to promise. We want to promise it, and we'll do everything possible so that the first batch of graduates will not just go and fold their hands. We want to work with you so that you can explode. Because it's not a good thing to learn everything at the school after all the effort by the Chinese aided program, and then you go and sit down, and then you say, oh, I didn't get support to buy materials, and then you start forgetting. So we want to work with you to make sure that that doesn't happen. I want to say thank you so much to you, Your Excellency, and to the team. There are two of my friends. Where are they? Where's the team lead? He's there, right? Yes. He and the madam who are with him up here. These are my two friends. They come to me regularly to provide updates and to give me information. I want you to give them a big round of applause. They are doing extremely well. They are passionate about what they do, and they're passionate about teaching the young people. So, Ambassador, Honorable Enders, the Deputy Minister, distinguished colleagues, I again want to conclude by saying that the Ministry of Youth and Sports is very proud of this relationship, this partnership. We will do everything possible to make the maximum use of this partnership so that the young people, the youth, can become the direct beneficiaries and that more and more of them can even benefit from such initiatives. Thank you so much, and we appreciate you all. Thank you.
We are going to make every use of this partnership and opportunity for the young people of this country to benefit. Thank you, Honorable Minister Jericho Bangalore, for such a profound speech and encouragement to the young people. Young people, yeah. Very well. So at this time, I will now call on the representative of District Number 6, Masoreto County, Honorable Samuel Enders, on behalf of the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, to officially launch this program. Please put you together a stand ovation.
Thank you. You may be seated, please. Kindly allow me to stand on the existing protocols with specific respect to the Ambassador, our Minister, and our Deputy Minister. It is indeed an honor to stand today to represent our Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Liberia in inaugurating this amazing program. I think this demonstrates to all of us the passion of the President of the Republic of Liberia, the importance of young people. Many of our young people today graduate without any skills. Many of them, they're not able to go to high school. They struggle in our communities. I think to have a person who comes to your aid and understand what your people need is indeed a true friendship. Listing all of the achievements of the Chinese demonstrates to them how important Liberia is to China. And I think as we stand here today, we want to say thank you. Thank you on behalf of the girl who's going to learn to weave, the community who's going to learn to grow those gardens, those are going to learn the importance of the livestock. I think our friendship is gone beyond just transactional friendship, but rather we become friendship of family, friendship of people who value the lives of one another. As I launch this program today, I would like to strike two important things, two important appeals. Number one, trainers of trainer. I will appeal that as long as you've done this, we will appreciate to have trainers of trainers. Those are people who will go to Nema, to Rangida, to Sinai, to other places, and will begin to replicate what is being done here. Because I'm telling you, if we can get them to replicate these things, China will spread in a way that we cannot do it one time. I also think as these people leave, and let me echo what the minister said, to form a corporate, to come together. A mechanic is not a mechanic without a garage. The person who learns these skills must be able to practice, must be able to create that job, must be able to say, hey, these are tables that were made. Where is the market? Where is the people that's selling? So I would appeal that as they go out, when they are done, we help them with something to start little businesses so that they can be across the area.
Without much ado and with a lot of talking, I think in a few days there will be some work done around here to begin the overpass bridge. It's an ambassador. As a content inaugurated this program, I'm speaking on behalf of the president. I'm speaking on behalf of the vice president. I'm speaking on behalf of the legislature. We want to say thank you. Thank you so kindly for continuously seeing our interests. And as a government policy of the One China, we support, we respect, and we appreciate everything that you continue to do. On behalf of the people of District Number 6, I want to thank you to the Chinese who have come. You left the comfort of your home. You will be here. You will be educating the people. We are very much grateful for that. So in this spirit, I would like to say on behalf of our president, on behalf of our vice president, and the Republic of Liberia, I want to inaugurate this program and launch this program in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the blessed Holy Spirit. Thank you. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Enas, for officially launching this program. And so, let me at this time call on Lawrence TMP is here to do our vote of thanks. And after that, in fact, let me, Your Excellency, Ambassador, the Minister of Youth and Sports, and all deputies and assistant ministers, at this time, I would like to call on the Deputy Minister for Administration, from Heaven Bay Youngton Jr., who will give us our vote of thanks. Please, put us together to welcome the Deputy Minister for Administration, Heaven Bay Youngton Jr.
Thank you, Oscar. His Excellency Ambassador of the People of China, Representatives Amir Enos, District Number 6, Minister Councilor Jericho Bangalu, Dr. Yang from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Gianni Kwame, the Minister of Sports, our Assistant Ministers, Budak Bakole and Tamba, our guests, our friends from the Chinese Embassy, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me use this occasion on behalf of the Ministry of Youth and Sports to thank you for taking up your busy schedule to come and grace this occasion. I want to say thank you for coming. We hope that you've listened to all the speakers and we can take you from what they've said. One thing I want to emphasize is that the recommendation of forming cooperatives be very important to you as students or graduates, so that it makes it faster and easier for you to get the way around. So thank you for coming and wish you a blessed day. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. Deputy Minister for Administration, Heaven Bay Youngton. At this time, before we go to do the photo up there, we see all the display out there. We all stand as we take the People, Republic of China national anthem, and that will be followed by the Liberia national anthem. Don't worry. Please, the People, Republic of China national anthem. Now the Liberia National Anthem. Enjoy, thank God, let's be all hearts unite, let me show, let's be, this woman, glorious name, I think I can't come, man. This woman, glorious name, I think I can't. Thank you very much. We'll now go on there and take some photographs. The guest, the ambassador, his entourage, we leave first, then we can follow. Thank you.
So all of these products you see here are produced in Liberia. You have the Chinese, through the Chinese embassy. This is the ambassador. He managed to get a whole team here because now that according to the president of China, he said that the relationship between Liberia and China has now moved to a strategic partnership. And there you see the ambassador, the current ambassador of the People's Republic of China. They're displaying, showing some of these items that were produced by, mind you, these are Liberians doing all of this right here. Let's go take you. You see, all of these all of these products are produced right here. They're all made in Liberia. You see the beautiful recliner there as well. There's another piece out there, and you see all of these are produced right here in Liberia. So if you need a stool and you needed something, all of them produced right here in the Republic of Liberia. Let me bring you up to speed. Take a look at some of the baskets we have over here, and you see this display, different flower pots, and all of that. All of these are made right here in Liberia. And if you wanted something like this, take a look. And I heard that they are also their chief. That is the representative of District 6, Mr. Samuel Honorable Samuel Anders. He comes from this district, and because he's from there, it's good news for Liberia. That's the Minister of Youth and Sports, from Cole Bangalore there, in discussion there with the ambassador of China. So wherever you're joining us, I just want you to see, even there's the stand, everything produced here in Liberia. And when I mean real clean weaving, and these are items that you have also the trainings. So but let's listen to what the ambassador is saying.
Can you keep it quiet a little bit?
Yes. Yeah, let the guy.
Upside down. Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead. So we have here
Ambassador of the People's Republic of China. Sir, could you tell our viewers actually what this program is all about?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Tell our viewers actually what this program is all about.
Actually, this program is about just bamboo and Rattan women. And the bamboo, is a natural product. And feel the hard working of the people, and we can just handmade the beautiful products just like you can see. So we just turn the natural resource into beautiful products.
We heard during the speech, according to the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, that now Liberia's partnership between China, or relationship between China and Liberia, has moved more to a strategic partnership. What does that mean to the ordinary Liberian?
Yes, you're right. And right now, the China-Liberian is entering strategic partnership. Strategic partnership means that we just cooperate across the board. Partnership, that means we treat each other as friends, as brothers and sisters, and as to the ordinary people, I think that you can just feel. So this is the tangible benefit of this strategic partnership.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Honorable Minister, I understand you are the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs for International Cooperation. You're here. Are you excited about what you see? And how does this, how do you drive this home so that Liberians will see this and be able to, like in the words of Honorable Samuel Anders, export this to other counties?
Indeed, I'm very excited, and I'm marveled by the fact that these are all made in Liberia using Liberian produce, using Liberian forest produce. From time immemorial that we have bamboo here, we have other chairs, furniture made of bamboo, but not to this scale, not to this this level of technological improvement. And so at this point, with the support of our Chinese partners, we are now able to scale up production, to train new talents, young people into making this, furnishing it very well, designing it into new models of design for our furniture. And this is quite impressive. And with the support of the government, we hope in the future that these baskets, the chairs, and all of the materials they are able to make here can be exported. But before that, we can even consume more in our local market. We need these in our homes, well designed. I mean, this can even give room to replace, it gives the possibility to replace imported materials, imported furniture. So this is a great opportunity for our economy. It's a great opportunity for young people to get new skills, to design these furnitures, and then to also raise money and income for their families.
What do you expect from this new partnership, strategic partnership, to borrow a phrase from you?
Well, the strategic partnership...
What do you think Liberia stand to
the strategic partnership is about engagement with China, or engagement between Liberia and China at greater levels in political consultation, industrial development, economic promotion, and investment exchanges. So this strategic partnership means China will accompany Liberia to new levels of modernization. And so as the rest of the world withdraws in the global aid industry, we see that China hasn't withdrawn. China is not leaving us behind. China believes that as they modernize, other African countries should modernize. And so for them, it's not transactional, it's a partnership. It's a win-win partnership. And this is what President Xi Jinping pronounced last year. So the 10th partnership action seeks to build capacity in Africa. The 10th partnership action seeks to develop partnership in investment, in economic promotion, in cultural diplomacy. And so all aspects of development.
The ambassador talked about 100% tariff Liberians going to gain. If I was an ordinary Liberian listening to that, I would like, I don't export anything to China. The companies we have here are all foreign companies. How does this 100% tariff benefit the ordinary Liberians, and how are Liberians encouraged? So we have the mango season, for example, to export mangoes and other stuff. Where going to impact?
So this is where the arrest agenda comes in. The government has a program of supporting farmers and supporting local industries. So this is where you need to find the necessary financing to mobilize the necessary capital, the human resources and the financing to take advantage of this export market that China is providing for Liberia. So you only need to get in contact with importers in China, those that will be interested in the various commodities and the various produce that Liberia has. Those that are producing this, if you are exporting it to China, they are giving you a significant leverage in tariff. Most of the produce that will be leaving Liberia to China will be 0%, which means those that are importing from Liberia will not have to pay tariffs on what they are importing from Liberia. So this encourages Chinese investors or business people to buy from Liberia because they know that they wouldn't be paying tax on what they are getting from Liberia. From our side now, we need to scale up our production. Cassava, fruits, vegetables, and even raw materials that the Chinese manufacturers may need. We only need to scale up production because we now have access to the Chinese market. While others are imposing tariff, China is removing tariff. So it's an opportunity.
Thank you so much. Honorable Minister,
Thank you.
what do you make of this event?
Unimaginable. I mean, this just started less than 3 months ago. The first 40 students. Now you see what is being produced. This tells you a lot more can happen if we really build and continue to ride on the partnership with the People's Republic of China. A lot more are in school. So you see, all of this using your hands. So this does not require any secular education. All you need is a commitment and being focused on what you learn. And you see, because there was no secular educational requirement for admitting these young people, they are now becoming experts. So this is something worthwhile. As Minister of Youth and Sports, I want to encourage all of our youths, our young people. This is a sustainable form of employment. So every time you hear unemployment, it is because a lot of our people are just unemployable. But with this, it helps to make them employable.
One thing you said that I felt was great is that you're encouraging those that are doing the weaving that they can come together as a group
to form
more like a corporate. Now, how can government support these folks financially? Because you can't just come out and say you're going to.
And you are correct, and that's what we are saying. The resources should be directed into sustaining these kinds of initiatives. And the way it can be sustained is to have these graduates continue practicing what they learn, at the same time selling their products. All of these materials are local. They are formed right in country. Help them, provide some resources. So as a government, we will begin the initiative as a ministry, but we want this to be taken over by the government as a whole, so that resources can be pumped into sustaining these and any other initiative that is associated with ensuring the employability of these young people. So as a government, we'll work with the legislature, we'll work with everybody to ensure that this will continue. It will not just be a project that came and died. No.
This new strategic partnership between Liberia, which have moved to another level, how is it impacting your ministry?
Well, look, for the Ministry of Youth and Sports, based on empirical evidence and the historicity of the relationship, especially with the People's Republic of China, it is not new. Because this project, even though it ceased, but it is just recommencing. So it was in existence before. So this relationship, we just need to harness it and ensure that the plans that are embedded in this relationship to ensure that Liberians, especially young people, will be direct beneficiaries And we not just learn it and sit down. We need to harness it, work with the People's Republic of China to ensure that it continues. We continue to provide support to the school there so that these young Liberians, you listen to me, I talk about expanding it nationwide. You will agree that across the country, young Liberians or even elderly Liberians, women, men are into weaving. It may not be at an upscaled level, as advanced as this, but the idea is there. All they need is the kind of support. So from this, we could expand, tap on those who already have some skills, who already are used to using bamboo, and improve what they do so that their employability can be enhanced.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Very much.
Minister.
One minute. Ordinary people in the project.
He has to be enough.
Talk.
So we have here one student. What's your name? Introduce yourself.
My name is Conan Zevle.
Okay. How would you people apply to this particular thing? How will you just talk about it?
Yeah, for me, when you begin like plant the map.
Yeah, go ahead. Relax.
For I'm making like the basket out of the basket, the baboon making a session I'm in.
Is it hard?
Not you get little challenges inside it too, like when you're making it, your hand will call like something. While making it, plaiting the baboon, your hand will call. You get little challenges in it too sometimes.
You get cuts.
Yeah, you can
Are
get.
there ways to prevent those cuts, or is it because you're new, you don't know how?
You get sometimes when you just starting like you get little cut because you don't know, but you get way like you can prevent it. Get tools that you can use to prevent it to not get cut.
When you look at these baskets, if you were to go in some Lebanese man's store, if you had not gone down there, you think that you can say they were made in Liberia by Liberians?
Yeah. If I don't go there, I will not know. But if I go there, I do some, I will know very well if it's from Liberia or if they import it or not.
So people can go there to go buy?
I don't really know. Yeah, I can't tell. Because I can't be there. You can only face it and send it in a warehouse. I don't know if they can buy it or not.
Okay, so tell your friends who are watching that if they want to buy, where can they buy?
Yeah, if you want to buy the basket, like the chair, you can come to the Chinese 8 fence to get it there.
Thank you.
Nobody.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay.
You got it? It's on timing.
Okay.
You can get it off the timing? All right, good. Thank you. No problem.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah. I say good afternoon, Honorable Anders.
Good afternoon.
What do you make of what you're seeing so far?
I think this is amazing. This is great. I think China continuing to let us know that they have gifts that we can learn from, and our people can exercise their talents in learning those gifts and improving on them. I strongly believe that these things demonstrate to our people that they have within them the ability, the capability to improve on what they learn. So we are grateful to China, the government, the Republic of Liberia, and the Minister of Youth and Sports for adequately maintaining and managing this program.
Staying with the Minister of Youth and Sports, he threw the ball in your court and said, "This is your sixth project."
Yeah.
I mean, I know that was a good thing, but how do you now transfer this kind of beautiful technology all across the country?
We have started
a
conversation already immediately with the counterparts not too long ago, but with the students themselves, the leaders. I think what we want to look at now is to expand this, and once the people have learned the skill, what do they do with it? They can learn it and keep it. Can we do some cooperations? So we need to have trainers of trainers who will then go to the various areas to train other people. But as we have the trainers of trainers, we also need to market it. We need to monetize it. So there need to be a corporation, a business open. I've been told that they need some of the material to be inputted. Where we want to input those materials, we want to make sure our young people who learn from here can begin a company, can begin to prepare these things. And I have spoken with them myself that as I prepare to open the first private children's hospital in Liberia, we want every chair in that place and around the bed to be made by these people, to be made by our young people. And so we start a conversation already.
That's then my next question, and you preempted that. You can produce all of these stuff. How do you convince the Liberian consumer that these, you talk about durability and all of that, so that they'll be able to consume what they produce right here? Eat what you grow, grow what you eat, buy what you produce.
I think the first thing is for myself to use it at my hospital, to use it at my businesses. So I can assure you that once I get my set, if you visit me into the Capitol building, I'm going to change everything in my office to this material to let people know that, hey, it is durable. Yes, if I can use it, you can use it. And I think it's going to be a gradual process. We want it to be affordable, not too expensive for our people, because, cost is also important, but also has some durability to it. And I think our people will understand when they see us using it. I can tell you to use it, but I am not using it. So I think those are some of the ways we want to try to do it, to get more people to use it, and to do some kind of loan program. Once we open a company, if you can take it, you can pay over time. We had to find a way to value it, or to make it accessible to our people.
What's your message to the Chinese people?
My message to China is thank you. Don't give up. As people talk about other aids have been reduced, other aids are gone. We're not saying we should depend on aids. This is more than an aid program. It is an empowerment program. It's a program that creates value for our people. So I want to say to China, thank you. Thank you for not saying Liberia can beg too much. Thank you for not saying Liberia depend on aid, but helping to empower our people for a brighter future and a better Liberia.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, there you have it. Goodbye.